Salam, salutations and sparkles. Welcome back. And today's topic is a must one in relation to piercings. Why should I get a piercing? Right, so if you look at the word piercings and if you break it down, we're going to start with the letter P. P, because you're precious and you want to feel more precious. So hence you go out and you think, how can I like myself a little bit more? And I'll perfect myself with a piercing. It gives you, in relation to the next word, I, a sense of individuality. Suddenly, even if you're a twin, you're different. And you know, when you create your ears, it gives you that little bit of bling factor when you're down and all the rest of it. It's something that can stay with you. Right, and the next letter I also represents illness. Now, believe it or not, as we've said time and time again, I do acupunctures because I'm an acupuncturist and piercer. So there are certain piercings that you can get done in order to enhance yourself and help dissipate certain illnesses like anxiety, manage appetite, sinus issues. So the Date is one for migraines. There's actually scientific research now, clinical trials that support that factor. And if you look at our previous videos, my friend, my darling friend Adrian came in and she was talking about having a tragus to manage her celiac. That point there, this one here, is a hunger point, appetite control. So I'm not quite size 10 yet, but honestly I eat a lot less than I used to. Okay, E, expression. So you want to express yourself and you do it in a way where you create your own piercings, like we just said, and it gives you a sense of independence, and you can just express yourself really well with it, because what you can do is you can change your pieces of jewellery around and it will just light you up like nothing else. Nose rings, for example, you can wear a stud, you can wear a ring, and I come from an Asian culture, and you can wear a big bad boy kuka, which is a round one which you wear at weddings, and you know, there's different piercings even for different occasions. Leading directly on from that is the letter R. So some people get their piercings done for religious purposes or for tribal reasons, that you're associated with a certain tribe. Especially in Africa, you see some extreme piercings, and then in the Hindu culture, the nose is very, very apt. If you've read in Genesis, in the beginning of the Bible, the opening chapter, Rebecca, I think the daughter-in-law to be of Abraham, Isaac or Ishmael, one of them, in the Bible, it says that when they found her, they presented her with a nose ring. And many years ago, in ancient times, early BC, nose rings were the ones, it wasn't a ring as such. The concept of rings, even in Western culture, is very modern day. It was a nose ring that was presented and given to a fiancé, a bride-to-be. Okay. Another thing which is quite poignant is to remember somebody. When you want to remember somebody, and as a, you know, your girlfriend or somebody that you knew had a certain piercing. I had a vicar, actually. It was really nice. His son was ill in the hospital, and he wanted to remember overcoming that period of difficulty. And he wanted to mark that occasion with a piercing, so he came and got his helix done. I have to Instagram that picture, actually. Lovely man. And just remembering somebody that might have passed away, or remembering a certain time in your life, you know, like friends come in and they're down for an anniversary, hen party or whatever, and it doesn't have to be a sad time, it can be a happy time. So it's a tribal thing, you will come in and get a similar piercing done. Okay, culture, again, in this modern day culture, believe it or not, in the West, it's only recently become very common to get ear candy, hashtag ear crush done. But years ago it wasn't the case. Now it's very much part of the culture to come and, and it's accepted. A lot of doctors and nurses come in, where years ago they thought, no, not allowed. But now, very much so, they're all coming in, even the we've got Great Ormond Street, like I said, and other, in the heart of Holborn, lawyers, a lot of corporates, they're all coming in, and it's modern day culture now, and you can just come in and get it out again. And finally, E again. E is for echoing that thing about being enhanced. Once you're physically enhanced, hopefully it's opening up the channels to be mentally enhanced. There's all manner of jewellery out there. You can put stud, hoop, huggy, dare I say it, spaghetti, shoelaces. No, don't go that far. But you can enhance yourself how you see fit, and it's more lasting. It's not as lasting as, say, a tattoo, but that's the beauty of a piercing. You don't like it, you've had it, you've worn the t-shirt, fine, tata, bye bye. You can just say goodbye to it, and hopefully it will be like a little scar, life scar, that will just blend into the wilderness. If you liked what you saw, you know what I'm going to say, please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. And hopefully what we're going to be doing now also is, because I'm an acupuncturist and a massage therapist, and I've got quite a few skills in my repertoire, and here at Dandelion Wellness we do quite a few other treatments as well. We're going to start delving into those. We're going to start looking at fertility, health and well-being as well. So it's not only about how you physically enhance yourself like a unicorn, but it's about mentally as well, and spiritually. So we're going to be looking at all those topics. Hope you can continue to join us on this journey, and can't wait to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.